Hello! This is the long-awaited apartment tour. I moved into this apartment about 5 months ago, and I really wanted to do an apartment tour, but I just really wanted to wait until I was happy with everything and I was really like settled into the space. There's still like a few things that I want to change or add, but I'm pretty happy with it now, so I thought I'd finally show you guys an official apartment tour. This is a studio apartment and it's in the middle of Los Angeles, so it's very small and there's just one room and then a bathroom and a kitchen. That's it. I'm just gonna be showing you guys like the main area, this area today, and I'm going to be showing you guys kind of in like sections because that's how I decorated it, like section by section. So let's go to the first section. This right here is the walkway. That's the door to the outside world. Hey, right here I got my 3 favorite hats, and there's little hooks right here so I can just like hang them up or put one on before I'm leaving. I always carry a hat with me because my hair is actually insane, so if it looks crazy, I could just hide it under a hat. Right over here I also have some sunglasses and or glasses that I might need if it's a sunny day or I'm doing a lot of editing and my eyes are gonna hurt. Also got my keys, a little film camera, and here are a bunch of quarters for when I do laundry. Also chapstick, because you always need it and then you don't have it, so why not have it right by the door. I have a little mirror over here, that way I can check myself and make sure I don't look crazy before I leave the door. In the event that I do look crazy, I just leave anyways because I always look crazy and it doesn't really matter. Also have like miscellaneous memories on this wall, and you'll see that as a very common theme throughout this apartment. I'm a very, very nostalgic person, so if I see something that I like, I just slap it on my wall. That's how I operate, kiddos. Down here I have all of my shoes, so I can just grab some, stick them on, and get out the door. And that's this handy dandy section. Let's go to the next one. This right here is my desk. If I'm gonna be honest, I don't really use my desk that often. For some reason, every time I sit here and want to start working on something, I just like immediately become distracted by something. It's just too quiet and there's too many like things that my brain is doing all the time. So I always need to like get out of my apartment if I want to work. One of the great things about living in LA is there's like 10 million coffee shops everywhere. So I have my selection of like 12 different ones if I need to go work. This drawer right here is my electronic junk drawer. As y'all probably know, I make a lot of videos and am making a lot of music, so I have cords galore. You need a miscellaneous cord? Come on down to Conan's apartment. I have so many. I understand that this looks a little disorganized, but trust me, it is actually very organized. Everything is labeled with pieces of electrical tape, and since I'm always taking them in and out, it's just such a hassle to like make them pretty, and I always find what I'm looking for very quickly. So if you don't like my organization systems, then fight me. In this drawer right here, I have sticky notes and pens and weird stickers and just strange things that I use sometimes while I'm journaling or writing in my planner for the week. My desk isn't really that organized because I don't really use it that often, and I don't know if it'll ever be organized. I'm moving out in like 7 months. Probably won't be organized ever. This last drawer is for all of my school stuff, UCLA stuff. If you don't know, I go to UCLA. School is a thing that I do. I'm a college student and there's a lot of just like textbooks and notebooks and papers and stuff like that in there. On top of my desk, I have all the stuff I need for recording demos. I'm recording an EP right now, which means a lot of my time is spent recording weird, crappy things for my producer for him to like decipher what's going on inside of my brain. And over here, I have a bunch of pens and paintbrushes and rulers and stuff that I use when I feel like making art, because I love drawing, I love painting, so all that is there just in case the mood strikes. That's all for my desk. Now for my memory wall. I am an extremely sentimental and nostalgic person, so everywhere I live I always feel the need to like completely plaster my walls in memories. There's posters, plane tickets, movie stubs, Polaroids, plants, scissors, and much, much more. I draw a ton of inspiration from the past, and I feel like the past and music just go completely hand in hand because music is this like incredible way of just perfectly encapsulating a feeling. It's just really good inspiration, and it always puts me in like a weird contemplative mood. The memory wall grows and grows as time passes, so it's probably gonna be a lot larger by the time I move out. And the most painful thing in the world is taking it down. It just breaks my little heart, but I love the memory wall, and I would suggest everyone have a memory wall. Now let's go down to my little music corner. This is my little musical corner. I have my guitar and my ukulele here. I write all of my music on guitar, and I write a lot of music, so me and my guitar are in love. Happily married for like 10 years now. Right here is my record player, as well as a bunch of my favorite records. It's perfect for like slow mornings when I really feel like being relaxed. I'll just put it on and dance. Helps me slow down and it really clears my head. I've also got this houseplant and also this dude right here. That one's very large. He's a big boy. I've only killed one houseplant in my life and I have a lot of houseplants, so I think that's a pretty good accomplishment. I would consider myself quite a good gardener. Since I live alone, I need a lot of houseplants to keep me company because I'm always sad. And sadly, you can't just drag your friends everywhere you go, so houseplants are my solution to having life in my apartment. Houseplants are a necessity for every room. It just immediately livens up the space. And I love them so much. They're so cute. I think that the reason why my plants do so well in my room is because I play a lot of music for them. It is scientifically proven that plants like listening to music. So that's why I have several in this musical corner, and they really like it here. Next up, my bed. This bed is where I spend most of my time. Completely unironically, it's not like a haha relatable, oh my god. It's like genuinely where I spend most of my time in my apartment. I really like doing stuff on my bed, and this is the first time in my life that I've ever had larger than a twin bed, so I feel like a king. I love writing music in bed, and I come up with a lot of ideas while I'm in bed, like right before I'm about to fall asleep, so I have to like roll out and grab my phone, sleepily sing it into my audio notes. Also, I don't have a dining table because this apartment isn't really that large. So I eat all of my meals on my bed. I watch a lot of movies and TV shows on this bed. It is my happy place. I have a lot of pillows because I really like pillows. I wanted my bed to look like one of those French hotel room beds, hence the striped blue sheets. And also I sleep in very strange positions all the time. I swear I do like acrobatics when I'm sleeping. Anyone who's ever slept in the same bed as me is like, what are you doing? Because I'll be like kicking them. I'm always ready to fight. I always fall asleep like hugging a pillow or with a pillow on top of me, suffocating me, just because I don't know. That just feels right to me. Also, since I'm lonely and nobody likes me, I kind of just like push the pillows around me, and then it kind of feels like there's a human in bed with you, but really it's just cotton and fabric. It helps though. Plus, I don't have time for love. You think I have time for love? No, I have other things to do, like listen to music and dance around my room. Gee whiz. Anyways, this is my bed. Now to my relaxation corner. This is my little relaxation corner. It's next to my bed, and it's exactly what you think it is. It's too much work. This is my relaxation center. It's right next to my bed, and it has everything I need for a good, relaxing night. I've got lavender oil, nighttime balm, fairy lights, and books. I'm a pretty bad sleeper. I always have really bizarre, intense dreams, and I almost always wake up in the middle of the night. So there are just some things I do to help me fall asleep faster. Also, there's a plant, because plants. I'm a little too tall. I'm gonna just squat for this whole segment. This right here is my photo wall. I've been building it for about 2 years now. Since I just moved out from my hometown, I miss it a lot. And so a lot of these photos are from that hometown, and it just helps me when I'm feeling sad and nostalgic. I really like this wall though, and I really like to look back on it. Nostalgia is a funny thing because it makes me happy, but also very, very sad. That is that. I'm tired of squatting. Let's go to this corner. This is the last corner of my room. It is a beautiful mixture of all of my favorite things in the world: memories, houseplants, books, and music. This giant mirror behind me is perfect for checking out my outfit. Dressing myself in the morning is a process that I really, really enjoy, and I like that it takes a lot of time. I'll put on some music and just dance and try stuff on. It's just really fun for me, and even though it takes forever, I enjoy it, so that's why it's important. I've also got my typewriter right here. It's one of my favorite things in my apartment. I brought it all the way from Texas, even though it's really heavy. It works very well for being very old, and I really like to use it to type letters to my friends, or when like some random poetic line comes into my head, I'll type it down real fast, and it makes me feel like a writer from the roaring 20s. This whole area is very creative for me. Got my favorite books here, and over here I have my electric guitar, which I got pretty recently. It is a Fender Stratocaster Squire, and it's beautiful, and I love it so much. I've also got my amplifier and the notebook that I use to write all of my songs in. I love this corner very much. I spend a lot of time in this corner. And that's it, y'all. That was my whole entire apartment tour. Maybe one day I'll show y'all the kitchen and the bathroom, but it just seems like a kind of strange, unimportant thing to show y'all. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know what my kitchen and bathroom look like. I'm sorry this video took ages to finally put out, but I wanted to wait till my apartment was like really lived in. If you have any questions regarding where I got something, feel free to ask it in the comments below. I'll try to respond to as many as I can. And thank you so much for watching this video. If it wasn't for you guys watching these, I would have never been able to move to LA and have this apartment and be able to pursue my dreams. So it really means the whole wide world to me. This was my dream, so thank you so much. I could never express how grateful I am for you guys watching these little videos. I'll see you guys in a couple days with a brand new one. God bless and goodbye. The other side.